This is my son Alex and my son Remy, and this is Scout. He is my 8-month-old Yorkie Poo puppy. We were having a lot of issues with Scout. What I learned in hindsight is that he was in control of everybody and everything in the house, and we were not. His behavior was terrible. I can hardly even really put into words how frustrating it was. Absolute incessant barking at everything, very reactive to everything you can imagine, from lights and shadows and reflections, off. And it was lights and shadows and everything, and even things that I couldn't
sudden
hear. Sudden noises that were going on outside, my neighbors making noises, things that I couldn't hear. And it started this chain reaction, and he was very, very difficult. It's starting to affect my relationship with my boyfriend. That's how bad it was. We have a boat. We couldn't take him on the boat because he barked incessantly at everything and everybody on the boat. Couldn't take him for walks. Walking was painful. He pulled. 13-pound dog pulled me down. So we ended up reaching out. We had worked with a different trainer with a different style type of training. It was not effective for Scout at all. If anything, I almost feel like it made him worse. So we reached out to off-leash canine training, and were hooked up with Caitlin, who from the very beginning,
he's not eating, he's sniffing.
Okay. Had very constructive help for us. He's been gone for 2 weeks. We just got him back, and he's a different dog, thank goodness, in a much better way. Every day we got videos and pictures of Scout, and towards by the end of the first week, when I would show videos to people, they didn't believe that it was Scout because his behavior was so much different. Please stop. My neighbor looked at a video a couple days ago and truly didn't believe that it was Scout because she couldn't believe that he could be that well behaved. What I really appreciate about the training is the daily reports. I'm a very emotional, sentimental person, and this little dog is my little BFF, so it's really hard for me to not have him for 2 weeks. But those report cards that I got every night with the pictures and the videos meant everything. And the reports that were written, they weren't just a few words here and there. It was really detailed explanations about his day and what they did and how he did and things I need to remember. And I mean, that's stuff that I'm going to use on a daily basis even now that I have him at home. So those report cards were absolutely invaluable to us. Look at Amazon's pulling up to deliver his leash right now.
I mean, you can see how well he reacted just now. 2 weeks ago, if he wasn't on the leash, we'd probably never see him again. Or maybe walk away. Not even breathe again.
This would have been, even from inside the house, a disaster 2 weeks ago. Barking and barking and barking. So, what else do I want to say about training?
Honestly, when she sent some videos, I couldn't believe that was our dog. I thought she just swapped dogs because how well behaved he was being, and now he's home and he's being just like in the videos.
There were some incredible pictures.
And
some pictures I couldn't believe.
Some were in some pumpkins, some were in the Neptune statue at Virginia Beach, oceanfront.
Are you sponsored by him?
Virginia Beach, whoever you are, sponsor me.
Okay, enough, please. One of the things that I appreciate the most about training is the turnover. It's very important, and it's very empowering for me, knowing that I have to be the one in charge of him from now on. It's a very comforting and empowering feeling, knowing that I have the support from Caitlin still. It's not just the turnover and then it's done, but I still have her as a resource to help me through the next couple of weeks and months as we subtleness to this. Yes. Anything else you want to say?
Our dog is like it just feels like our dog is
Down.
I mean,
feels like he's a whole new dog.
like just you can go.
Just
I was just gonna say I was feeling absolutely desperate before this training. I knew we were gonna make it work with him, but I just didn't know how. I was very frustrated, very desperate, not a good feeling at all. So very glad that he went through this.
Scout off.
And you know, one of the things that it was a video that I had watched about training that really struck me, that I've thought about over and over again for the last 2 weeks, is somebody said you just have to trust the process, and it's hard because your baby's gone and you don't know exactly what's going on, and you're relying on these reports every night to understand. But I would agree with whoever said that, was that you just have to trust the process, and you know, we did, and very, very happy, very pleased.
Off.
Big boy voice.
I agree because it was such a hard time without my dog. He's my little he's like my best friend.
me too.
So without him here was kind of lonely, but now he's back. And he's much more well behaved if we hadn't made it clear
And
enough.
like if he hadn't been through that training and he just got lessons, and he probably wouldn't have just come this far in 2 weeks.
Right.
That's what the point of a board and train is.
Off.
He's sniffing.
It only comes from that's from under.
All right, gentlemen.
Good. I recommend. Try not to get too lonely without
He's
your
in a
dog,
command.
though. I was lonely. Want my leaf?
You survived.
I survived.
I survived.
Board and train.
I survived. My dog going to board and train for 2 weeks.
Off the leash canine training.
Hey guys, Josh Wilson with Off Leash Canine Training, and I hope you enjoyed another amazing dog put out by my team. Across the country, we don't care about the breed, the size, the age, or the behavioral issue. We're going to make them awesome for you. If you're interested in seeing more videos like the one you just saw, click the image here on the screen. Also, I'd encourage you to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. And before you leave our channel, make sure you subscribe. So every time a new video comes up of another outstanding dog doing some crazy, amazing things, you're going to get notified in your email address. And for more information on other locations we have around the country, check us out at joshwilson.dog. Appreciate you so much for watching our channel. See you soon.